I'm an autistic adult, particularly an African American autistic adult, and I am the single mother of a daughter who was diagnosed with autism as well. I'm glad to be in this video to share a little bit of my story to use as a beacon of light and give hope to other African Americans who are either bothered by the diagnosis or feel hopeless by the diagnosis. Number one, never look at it as a limit or that you're down and out with it. I've been exactly where you are. I've survived fires and mountains and everything in between that you can imagine, and I still found the strength and courage to use my gift to be a source of hope for others. One of the main things that in the African American community that really affects regarding autism is that there is this stigma that any type of mental disorder automatically makes you crazy, or there's this common misconception like, oh, something's wrong with you. I've been there myself. I have had job opportunities cast upon me, but when my diagnosis was found out, or if I was open about it, they kind of just disregarded me, or they looked at me a certain way, or they judged me before even really knowing me. Oftentimes, many people who are close to me and still are close are quite surprised to find that I'm autistic because I am high functioning. Everyone's autism is very different. We have different sides of the spectrum. Another issue that I want to and that I would like to share is dating. Women, I totally get where you're coming from. It is hard. I remember watching my first autism documentary of Love on the Spectrum. Dating is hard enough, but when you have autism, it's even much harder. And in the African American community, because of those negative connotations, it's very almost impossible. Luckily, I did find one person who was not so into my gift like others are, and we've become really good friends, and honestly, we do co-parent very well. Another issue that I would like to bring up is neurodiversity. I am so happy that autism is beginning to be talked about a lot more and that more people are starting to open the book on the topic. However, we still have a very long way to go. There are some who do agree with neurodiversity, but when the opportunity presents itself for them to actually follow through, they don't always. And I find that a very offensive thing to do. If you're going to say what you say, mean what you say, and do what you say. My advice to you is to love yourself first and find self-acceptance. There's nothing that can be done. It is not a curse. It is a gift. Always remember that those with limitations are truly limitless. I hope that my life inspiration will become a source of hope for you. And never let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do because of who you are. Think about it like this. Be who you are because of who you are and not despite. I am a Capella graduate student with a 4.0. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever thought that I would have this kind of power, but it all starts with self-acceptance. Try to love yourself as best as you can, and it'll all fall into place, and you will find your special place in your life. Also, never really try to fit in, because when you're autistic, you're already going to stand out, always in a positive way. I hope this message brings encouragement to you, self-love, and peace. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.